Hi, my name's Hayley Quinn, and this is one for the ladies/women that are out there, which is all about exact messages that you can send to let him down gently. Now, I have to say, I'm really in the camp of like, send a person a message as opposed to just disappearing. Let's face it, none of us like it if something ghosts or disappears on us. So we've got to pay into the right system by actually being accountable, taking some responsibility, and also letting him know clearly. I think sometimes, I say as women, as people, we want to protect people's feelings so much, but in that we kind of do them a bit of a disservice by not giving them probably the honest feedback that they want that will enable them to move on efficiently. So in this short video, I'm going to be giving you 3 example messages that you can send to him if you're either not sure through to you're definitely sure that you don't want to see him again. Okay, so if you are on the fence, you've had a pretty good day and you really enjoyed his company, he made you laugh, good conversation, but you're not sure if you felt something romantic, which I think is quite normal. Like, I felt like that about lots of dates in the past. You maybe want to keep it open so that you could explore seeing him again, but you also don't want to mislead him. Now, I actually would like you to see him again because I think sometimes these slower build dating scenarios actually lead to something really positive. And so I don't want you to not see him again out of guilt that you're not sure if it's going to be something sexual. You know what? You go on a date with him, explore the relationship more, and then you take it as far as you want to take it. Those are the rules. So what you can say to him is, I would again just be really clear and very transparent about where you're at with it. So this could be put across to him in a way that's playful and warm. You could say, it was an interesting evening, or I had a lot of fun meeting you. I would be open to seeing you again. Then you could say, I'm unsure if it was platonic/romantic, but happy to get to know you further. If you want to make this more playful, you could even add something like, bare minimum, we can be Instagram friends. Bare maximum, who knows? So you can again even set the parameters about this in a really playful way. Now, a guy isn't going to receive this as a rejection, and it's important that actually you're clear to him about where you are at and you're giving good feedback. Then it's not a surprise to him, because I think too often we either, like, if we're on the fence about someone, we withdraw completely because we don't want to upset them, or we pretend that we like them maybe 100% as much as they like us, and again, that can be misleading. And there's actually nothing wrong with, in a playful, clear and transparent way, explaining exactly how you feel about the scenario. Okay, so we're going to up the ante, and imagine now it's not on the fence at all. You just know that you just definitely do not see them that way. Now, I think it's actually pretty cruel to either just disappear. I think that's really like shoddy behavior. In fact, I think that's more than cruel. I think that's shoddy and irresponsible behavior. And I also think just giving someone an excuse and then hoping that they'll just disappear also just doesn't work, because lots of guys might interpret the fact that you're just not, that you're saying you're washing your hair every night for forever as a challenge, and they might think that you're just trying to play hard to get. So don't rely on them to interpret a mixed message. Just tell them straight. And you don't have to be mean about it. You could just say, you know, thanks for the evening. It was great to meet you. I have to be upfront. I didn't really feel that connection, but thanks for taking the time out to meet me. Something like that. Be gracious. Say thank you to them for spending their time with you, and just say, look, it's part of your policy as a woman that you're an upfront, you're a direct speaker, you're a direct communicator, and so you're going to have to be totally straight down the line. You just didn't feel that level of connection. I have been known, I don't know why I'm adding this into my YouTube videos, to like, and you can say this at any stage in the interaction, you know, if you go back to his house and you're just like, you know, he maybe has the idea that it's going to lead to something sexual, but you just know when you step through the front door that that's not what you're feeling. You can literally say, you know what, I'm just not feeling 100% comfortable in this situation. I'm going to grab a taxi. You are fine to say that. You're allowed. And in fact, I think anyone who's like decent will respect you being super clear and super direct and super upfront with them. Okay, so scenario number 3 is this guy has come on really strong. I actually had a friend that was telling me about this last week, that she said some guy offered to like take her on holiday and he's met her once. And whilst that might seem like the romantic dream, it kind of sends a weird signal, right? Because you're thinking, this person doesn't really know me yet, and they're already inviting me so willingly into their life. So it kind of, for the guys out there as well, don't go in so strong that it will make her feel like you don't have good boundaries to getting to know her. So if you're interested to get to know him more, but you kind of want to slow the pace down, again, I would, instead of saying you're coming on too strong, or that's a bit much, I would again express your own needs and say, hey, thanks for the nice offer. I actually like to build things slowly. So maybe we can start with a drink next week and see how things go from there. So again, I think we just take responsibility and communicate clearly exactly what kind of pace you want the relationship to move at. You're not at the whim of him. Like, it's not that he says you have to do this and you have to go along with it. A relationship is about that communication point. It's about you finding some middle ground between you. So if you are a fan of taking things slowly and building things slowly and getting to know a person, and you don't want to go to Paris next week and you actually just want to get a drink and chat to him, say it. That's actually a really amazing thing for you to say, and it shows such good boundaries from your side as well. I'm probably actually on the other end of the spectrum. I really like people when they come in super strong. That's like my fave. Anyway, so these are my 3 examples of how you can deal with things. So it's kind of for every scenario that you might have after a date. All you need to do is sit in and, like, to use a bad self-help phrase, check in with yourself. Go, okay, how am I really feeling about this? And if the truth is, I'm just not sure whether it's a friendship or something romantic, but I definitely liked him, use text message 1, which is all about saying, I'm not sure if that was platonic or romantic, but bare minimum, there's probably a great friendship in there. Bare maximum, who knows? Second thing, if you are sure that you're not interested in seeing him again, you can say, thank you, thanks for an interesting evening. I want to be upfront with you though, that I didn't quite feel that connection. That's fine. That's polite and clear. Third, if you feel that he's coming on a bit too strong for you and you want to take things more slow and give yourself more time, which is actually a really wise and good idea, you could just say to him again, make it about you and say, hey, thanks for the offer. I actually like to build things slowly. So how about we start by just getting a drink next week? So again, I really am a huge fan of clear communication, and any person, whichever way around it is, that you're going to have any kind of serious or meaningful relationship with, they have to be able to communicate with you. Like, you say what you want and you need, they listen to and respect to that and communicate their needs back. If you can't communicate, so if you've said something that's that clear and he's still texting you and he's still ringing you and he's ignoring everything you're saying and is seeing you as a challenge, then probably that right now he doesn't have that level of emotional maturity to be a great partner to you. Because one of the bare minimum things that you need respect, and you need communication, and you need to have someone who will actually listen to and take on board and respond to what you're saying. And the way that you can create that for yourself is you come to a place where you take more responsibility, you communicate more clearly, and you become a better dater on the whole. So I hope that was helpful to you. If you want to hear more about how to meet men in real life rather than online, because I'm just a huge fan. I think when you see someone in the real world, you get so much of a better sense about who they are as a person, you get better quality dates, and you get dates with people that you actually really are excited to see again. If that's you, please go to hayleyquinn.com/real life. I've got a free kind of mini ebook there about how you can begin conversations with him in real life. It'll be in the link below this video. My name's Hayley Quinn. You can also find me on Instagram at HayleyQuinnX, and I really hope to speak to you again soon.